Alright, solving multiple proportion problems. Sulfur and oxygen combine to form two different compounds. The masses of oxygen that combine with 64 grams of sulfur are, we have 36 grams and we have 54 grams. Okay. So write the chemical formula for each sulfur oxide compound. Okay, so what do we mean by chemical formula? Chemical formula is a multiple of empirical formula, which is the smallest ratio of moles, but in this case they just want the exact number of moles. Okay, so let's calculate how many moles are there in 36 and 54 grams of oxygen. So the first one we're going to do 36 grams, and we have to times that by the mole of oxygen, so that would be 16 grams equals 2.25 moles of oxygen. Alright, so let's do a similar thing with the other oxygen. So that would be 54 grams times 1 mole over 16 grams. And that's roughly 3 moles. No, that's exactly 3 moles. Okay. So let's now calculate how many moles of sulfur there is in 64 grams. So in both, I should clarify, in both sulfur oxide compound, they each have 64 grams of sulfur. It's only the grams of oxygen that differs for each compound. So that would be 64 grams times 1 mole over roughly 32 grams, and that equals 2 moles. Alright, so for the first compound that has 36 grams of oxygen, that would be equivalent to oxygen 2.25, sulfur 2, and as for 54 grams of oxygen, that would be equivalent to oxygen 3, sulfur 2. And that's all there is to it when it comes to multiple proportion problems. Albeit there might be more difficult ones on the AP exam, but this is pretty much the core idea of how it works. So, yeah, that's all.